What's going on, BMW fans? Today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that I love about the beautiful BMW M340i. If this is your first time on BMW Review, what we do here is showcase the latest BMWs that just hit the market. And today we're going to be checking out this beautiful vehicle. If you haven't already, please make sure you guys like the video halfway through. And please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We do upload every single week. So please stay tuned. And before further ado, here we go. And one quick plug before we get started. We did partner with Anchor. So if you guys need a USB-C charger to Lightning, this is a great link to check out. It's going to be right below the video. Now, reason number 1 on why I love this vehicle is going to come down to the looks and styling. I bet you guys didn't see that coming. Now, one really cool thing about this M340 is those rims. Now, those rims you typically don't see on an M340. These rims are the M Performance style rims, and if you guys need the link to these, I can link it down in the comments below. Just let me know and I'll be more than happy to. But if you guys want to know the specifics on these rims, they are the BMW M Performance style 795 M 20-inch complete wheel and tire set, or that's the name of the package, I should say. On the website, it is on sale for about $3,952.50. So if you guys do like these rims, let me know again. If you guys want the link down below, be more than happy to on that. But the rims really make the car look a lot more better, stands out a whole lot more, and in person it does look a lot more better. Again, this vehicle too does also come with a Shadowline package, and I think that if you pair that with these blacked out rims, it makes the whole car look really sleek. So yeah, number 1, looks and styling. Aside from just the rims looking that great, as mentioned before, I do like how this vehicle does have the Shadowline package. The only thing I didn't like about this vehicle specifically was the Sensitech seats. I would opt in for the Vernasca leather seats. These are the Sensitech seats, which if you guys don't know what that is, it is considered BMW's performance leather. So I didn't like the seats. I would get the Vernasca. But other than that, the looks and styling does look really great. If you look at the trim piece that was in the front of the dash, it was a nice little silver trim piece, and that really stood out to me in person as well. That was really cool. And the rest of the styling of the vehicle, again, that blacked out look, even in the rear, in contrast with the taillights, just give the vehicle a really nice look. So yeah, number 1, I'll give it to the looks and styling. So reason number 2 on why I love this vehicle is basically for its fuel economy. Not sure if that's gonna be a great reason why, but I do love the fact that I can drive a performance car and still know that I can drive up to 400 miles till empty. For a car that can do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds and still be able to drive that far, I think that that's amazing. And that's without being the car, and that's without the car being in the Eco Pro mode. So 400 miles per tank, that's phenomenal. I do drive a lot, so that's one of the reasons why I mentioned this. I drive about 30,000 miles a year. So a car that's going to be fuel efficient, still have that performance, is going to be a really big thing to me. So for number 2, I'll give it to the fuel economy. And in this video clip right here, I am showing the fuel gauge. It does have a glare on it right now, but the fuel gauge on this vehicle is on the lower left side. And right now it's about empty. There's about 82 miles left. But yeah, fuel economy, number 2. I'm going to have to give it to that. Reason number 3 on why I love this vehicle is the balance of performance and everyday drivability. Now, I'm sure you guys already know, but the reason why the M340 is just a spectacular balanced vehicle is because it fits right in between 2 great cars. It fits right in between the base model 3 Series, which is the 330i, and the high-end model, the high-performance M model, which is the M3. Now, the M340 just kind of combines both of those vehicles into one, and I'm sure you guys already know that, but basically, it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. So I'm somebody who will drive really performance-like in one day, but the next day, I'll probably just do the best I can to save gas because I know that I'm going to go on a long trip. So yeah, reason number 3, I'm definitely going to give it to the performance and everyday balance. Now, while I have this video playing, my reason number 4 is going to come up really quickly. So reason number 4, I'm going to give it to the technology. So the technology in all the new BMWs, especially the ones that have iDrive 7, are absolutely spectacular. So my previous cars that I've had was a 2013 Audi S5. Right after that, I had a Lexus RCF 2017, and the technology that was in those cars compared to this car is night and day. The BMW's iDrive 7 technology just blows away anything and everything. The technology, they always stay up to date. Even in the electric car market, BMW's on top, in my opinion. And my number one technology feature that I love about BMWs is going to have to be Apple CarPlay, and the fact that it's wireless and so easy to use. So if a lot of you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys know, but Apple CarPlay for BMWs ever since 2017 is completely wireless. Now, a lot of vehicles these days, they have Apple CarPlay, but you do have to connect the wire. Well, with BMWs, you don't have to. As soon as you get into the car, Apple CarPlay is just going to load right up. And I think that's great. Even small things, if you look at the video right now, I'm scrolling through this button called BC, but you can look at the digital gauges. Now, that's called Live Cockpit Pro. A lot of the new BMWs, they kind of have that as a premium package or a premium option. And with Live Cockpit Pro, you get a ton of information that gets displayed on the screen. And the BC button that I was just hitting through was actually controlling a screen that was flipping through different screens like the MPG meter, sport displays like horsepower and torque. Down here at the center console, there's this cool button called Auto H. Now what that stands for is auto hold. Now if that is engaged, you can come to a stop at a red light, and then the vehicle will still hold the brake. You can let go of the brake and the car will still stay in place, and if you want to begin to go again, just gently tap on the gas. So that's what Auto H does. A really cool technological feature. This specific vehicle did have a wireless charger too for your phone. That's also another big thing that BMWs have. It's a wireless charger. A really great technological feature. And of course, all their newer vehicles, they're starting to come with USB-C. And if you guys aren't familiar with how USB-C works, it does charge your phone 3 times faster, which is amazing. I use it every single day, and I'm finding myself not even having to charge my phone at night. Like, I just charge my phone on the way to work, and even in like a half hour, it'll charge your phone up to 50%, especially if you use this Anchor cord that is, again, linked down at the bottom of the video. Now, we're going to go down to reason number 5, but reason number 5 is a little bit weird. So it doesn't really have to pertain to the actual car, but it does have to pertain to a specific part that can be attached to this car. So if you guys follow my channel, there was a video that I did on the M340 a while back about the M Performance exhaust. Well, one of the main reasons why I love the M340i is because you can pair it with the M Performance exhaust. So the M Performance exhaust just kind of changes the whole sound of the vehicle, and if I were to get the M340, I would not get it without the exhaust whatsoever. If you guys do need the part number for it, I do have it, so feel free to write it down in the comment box below. And also, if you guys do want to hear the M Performance exhaust and how it sounds on this vehicle, feel free to check out the video. It's on my page. I did post it about 2-3 weeks ago. And if you guys didn't know, the 2020 BMW M340i's sound different compared to the 2021 BMW M340i's. Basically, in 2020, they did the stock exhaust that the 2020s had a lot more burble, was a bit more louder, and a lot more throaty, I guess you could say. For 2021, they did dumb down the exhaust a little bit, so it doesn't sound as great. It does sound great. You did hear it in the beginning of the video, and this is probably for another video, but the way that the M Performance exhaust just makes the whole vehicle sound like a whole nother car. I honestly think it sounded better compared to the M3 and M4 being stock. Yep, I said that. It's truly an exhaust that will turn heads, and I think it is a great balance on how it sounds, because if you're just in comfort mode, it just sounds like a normal exhaust, but as soon as you crank it up into Sport Plus, you start hearing the burbles and all that, a lot more like you used to hear for the 2020 M340s, if not better, if not louder. So definitely, if you guys do get the M340, you have to get the M Performance exhaust. It's a great add-on. It's an M Performance part that's at the parts store. If you guys need the part number, let me know. I'll share it. And that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. It's the second time we did a 5 reasons why. Still trying to learn it and make the best of it. We've got a lot more videos coming through. We've officially sold out of the M3s and M4s at our store. I think we had about 9 of them. We did get a good amount on the channel. If you guys haven't seen those yet, check those out as well. We've got one in pretty much almost every different color except for a couple, which we'll get to eventually. And hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.